This conference will now be recorded.
Hey guys, this is Naveen here. Welcome back to Naveen Automation Labs. So guys, today I'm going to cover a very good topic, which is called Selenium IDE. And as we all know that Selenium IDE got deprecated few years back. Now again, it came back. Okay, so let's welcome Selenium IDE. And now this time, there are a lot of changes are there. It's more stable and a lot of new updates are coming on Selenium IDE, and now it's available on both Firefox and Google Chrome. And it's really pretty cool. Look and feel also they have improved, and it's quite stable. And they have given a couple of other options like parallel execution. You can create multiple test suites, you can create multiple test cases, and you can execute your test cases in parallel mode. And more advanced, good XPath and CSS are coming, and locator also you can identify some pretty cool stuff. Okay, they have developed and they have given so far. It will keep updating. A lot of new updates are coming in future on Selenium IDE. Okay, so let's quickly have a look. Although I don't recommend to use Selenium IDE for your framework designing point of view, this is just for your record and play purpose, right? So this is just a plugin is available on Google Chrome and Firefox just for your recording the script, and same script you can play it again. Okay, and then I'll tell you what is the actual purpose you can use Selenium IDE, right? So Selenium IDE is available on their website and you just need to download it. So how to download, I'll show you. So just go to Selenium HQ, and Selenium HQ is a standard website. Just go to download section, and on download section you can see one Selenium IDE section is available. You can see that Selenium IDE. So it's clearly written over there that it's a Chrome and Firefox plugin which will record and play back user interaction with the browser. So whatever you are interacting with your browser in your application, it will record the script and then it will play once again, right? And this is just for user this to either create simple test scripts or assist in exploratory testing. If you really want to do some basic testing, or you just want to do exploratory testing or quick sanity round, you want to do that, or sanity and smoke test cases you want to write easily, you can write with Selenium IDE. For very small projects, guys, you can use Selenium IDE. So how to do that? It's really good to know about Selenium IDE. It's pretty cool now. And if you remember in 2008, Selenium IDE released first time by Selenium. It was the first component, and 2 3 years back it got deprecated from the market, but again they have released Selenium IDE, and they will give you a lot of updates in future on Selenium IDE. So they will keep improving this particular Selenium IDE. So without wasting our time, let's start. So I'll check with Google Chrome and Firefox, but for me Chrome I'll be more comfortable, so I'll be using Google Chrome for Selenium IDE. But before that, let's quickly have a look on release note of this particular Selenium IDE. So if you see that on their GitHub project, Selenium IDE is a separate project. Just 9 hours back, this version 5.0 got released, and the latest release so far 3.4.5. So this is a beta version, and 3.4.5 is released around 13 days ago, right? And you can see that you can see the release note that okay, importing legacy script without a base URL or some bug fixes are there. So I think the first version after the deprecation, they released on 30th of August this year only. So I mean, just only 2 months back, 2 3 months back, they released with version 3.3.0, and then it came back. And now the latest version is 3.4.5. Right. So what we have to do that we have to download from the from as a Google Chrome plugin. So I'll just go for this for Chrome. Make sure Google Chrome is available on your system. So just right click on it and go to open link in new tab, and you will see that this is a Chrome extension will be Chrome Web Store will be open. Okay, Selenium IDE, around very few users are there, only 150,000 users are there. So far the rating is really poor as of now, because a lot of features are missing as compared to the previous version of the Selenium IDE. Now you cannot export the test cases in JUnit or TestNG or NUnit, but I think in future they will be giving that, so that you can see only 3-star with 127 reviews are there. And let's add it to Chrome, add to Chrome, and then simple add extension. And the moment you add the extension, you will see that one icon got created over here. Can you see that? This icon I'm talking about on your Google Chrome address bar, right? This is a address bar, and in front of address bar this Selenium icon got created. So you just need to click on this Selenium IDE icon. The moment you open that, you will see that this welcome to Selenium IDE, and this is a version number. What would you like to do? You would like to record a new test in a new project, or you want to open an existing project, or you want to close Selenium IDE. So let's say I want to create a new test project. So just click on it, and you have to give the project name. So let's see, my project name is test free CRM application, right? Some proper good name we can give, and let's click on OK. And what is the base URL on which application you want to test your application, you want to create your test scripts? So let's see, my free CRM application is www.freecrm.com, and then start recording. So the moment you click on start recording, automatically free CRM will be opened. Okay, so just click on start recording, and you will see that freecrm.com got opened, and you can see this is the Selenium IDE is available over here. And you can see, let me increase the window size of this Selenium IDE. You can see this project name is test free CRM application, and here the script will be generated in the form of command, target, and value. And you can see that recording is already enabled, right? So if you do any user action on your freecrm.com or any application on your browser, automatically all the events like .click, .type, send keys, everything will be recorded, right? So far we don't have any recording over here, but the moment I write something over here, I click something over here. Let's say I want to click that my username is something, let's see, Naveen K, and my password is test, let's see, 123 something, some random number, random password I'm writing, and just click on login button, and let's see that is it recording or not. So you can see that yes, it is recording over here. So see Naveen K, and if you see the recording, now let me stop the recording first. So stop recording, just click on this red button, and then here it will ask you what is your test name. So let's see, my test name is free CRM login test, or let me write only login test. Okay, because this is just a login test I have written. Click on OK. So one basic login test I have written. So let me maximize this, and we will see what are different things are there. Now first command is open. So just like in Selenium WebDriver, we have WebDriver driver equal to new Chrome driver or something like this, and then we have driver.get. So driver.get, here it will be considered as open. Open means this is your base URL, and along with your base URL, index.html, right, will be appended over here. That index.html means if you open freecrm.com, so let me log out, let's see, and the moment you open, let's see, freecrm.com /index.html, so automatically it will take the respective, okay, URL over here. And then set window size, automatically it will set the window size to the maximize mode or whatever the size you want to give. So you can use like this, and then click on username field first. So it is actually clicking on username field, and then it is writing the value over here. Okay, so name equal to username, and then type name equal to username. So this is just like by.name. Okay, by.name username, and the value is Naveen K. So if you see, send keys will be considered as a type, dot type, and dot click will be considered as a dot click only. So send keys is equivalent to type over here. And then if you click on this line number 4, you will see that three things are there. Command means what is a method name, dot send keys, dot type, like this. And then name equal to, this is a locator. So instead of this name is locator. So if you okay, open this target field. So you will see all these name equal to username, CSS over here, different two CSS options are available over here, and three XPath, okay, options. Either of them you can use them. So XPath is equal to this input name equal to username. So automatically it will create an XPath also. So whatever these extensions and plugins are available, right? CrowPath is available, or other extensions are available. Now you don't need to use all those things. Automatically you can use Selenium IDE over here, and simple it will give you all the options are available. So I can rely on these XPath, okay, definitely, because it's created by Selenium IDE and Selenium IDE is provided by Selenium HQ. So better to use these things instead of CrowPath and whatever different extensions are available in the market. I'm not saying those are, I mean, those are also good. It's up to you. So better to use. Sometimes we are not able to create XPath for a specific element or something. So you just need to record, and then you can see this XPath like this. And now CSS also you will get it like this. So this is like pretty cool. Then we have this um, type equal to password, and we are entering test123. And then for login button, see, for login button, target is equal to this CSS. Automatically it has picked. So it will pick, okay, the best locator strategy. So let's see, it has picked for login button something like this, and then target is this for login button. If you remember that we have used login button, this XPath also, at the rate value equal to login, something like this. So if you really want to use, you can use this XPath also, right? So it will give you a number of options for a single element. It's your choice, whatever you want to use it. And then it is login into the application, selecting the frame, and then mouse over on companies or something like this. It has done. So we have mouse over on companies like this. So 8 total steps, 1 to 8 steps, okay, added over here. One more thing, if you really want to see what is the purpose of open command, so just go to a reference over here, just select open and go to reference. So it will give you some proper basic documentation also, that open is used for open the URL and wait for the page to be loaded before proceeding. This accepts both relative and absolute URL. So whatever the URL is there, it will wait for the specific time before proceeding, and then it will open it. So this is the argument that it will take only one argument, URL, to open, maybe relative or absolute URL like this. Now let's see, want to check what is the click. So this is a definition of click, that click on a specific element on the basis of, like, I mean, kind of link, button, checkbox, or radio button. So for all these elements, we have to use click. I want to check what is type. So for type, it's written over here, right? So for type, it says that, okay, XPath locators are not supported, right? So you can see the definition of type. So maybe later on they will improve this type later on. So guys, that's why I'm saying that this is, with Selenium IDE you cannot create the complete framework. This is just only for record and play for small scripts, for very basic application, right? So you can check the references over here as well. Now there's one more option, log. Log means your console output, that how many test cases got passed, fail. For every step it will generate a log. So they have given this log section also. So let's see, let's run this script. So I'll select this first, okay, line over here, blue highlighted line. Automatically it will be highlighted in blue color when you click on it. And there is a timer. Can you see the test execution speed? So you can make it like you want to execute very fast, or you want to execute like medium, something like this, or very slow. So I'll make it, let's see, kind of fast. And then what you have to do, that run current test. So simple, just click on run, okay, run icon is there, just click on it. So the moment you click on it, automatically your URL will be launched, and you can see that you can see the preparing to run your test. And then it will enter Naveen K and the password, and then just clicking on login button, and cool, we are on the home page now, right? So this is what it has done with respect to whatever that we have recorded, and you can see that everything is in green color now. It means all the steps got passed, all 8 steps got passed, everything is in green color. Okay, now this is the log. Also you can see that running login test. This is my test case name. Open this particular URL. Okay means it got passed. Set window size, it got passed. Okay, also this got passed. Naveen K test 123 also got passed. Everything got passed except 8th. 8th is still executing that CSS 8 title equal to companies. Maybe some error that it did not find this particular company's value or something like this. So let me do one thing. Let me delete this because let's not write it unnecessary. It will fail our test case. So now let's run it again and let's see preparing to run your test. It will launch index.html file with free CRM and then username, password, and it will click on login button. Cool. Now see, automatically it will click on login button and then you can see next time all the 7 steps got passed with OK message that everything got passed. Right? Perfect. Now I'll do one thing that I'll save this. So just simple write, press Ctrl S, okay, or Command S for Mac users. Let's see, I'll go to my downloads, or maybe I'll go to some downloads folder. I have already created one folder. Let's see. Just a minute. Let me check. Do I have anything? Okay. Not for this. Okay. Let me go to my desktop, and on my desktop, I'll create a new folder. Over here, let's see. Selenium IDE scripts. I'll create a new folder on my desktop. Over here, I'll save this particular file. Save as, what is your file name? So let's see, my file name is free CRM test. Okay. And now guys, one thing they have changed, that is called dot side. Dot side is your SIDE. Okay. Dot SID means Selenium IDE file. So this is your side file, Selenium IDE file. So just simple save it. Just like we have .java, we have .side. Okay, save it. Right. So now let's see, you saved it on your desktop .side file. Now you can import this SIDE file over here as well. So I'll do one thing. Let me close this. Okay, Selenium IDE, and then we will import once again. So I'll do one thing, that I'll open this Selenium IDE once again from this particular icon. Click on it and then open an existing project this time. I don't want to create a new project because this project already created and .side file I have already saved in my desktop. So open an existing project, go to your we have created one folder on desktop, Selenium IDE scripts, and this .side SIDE file. Just click on open and you will see all the scripts again. Okay, back to in Selenium IDE window. And then if you really want to check quickly, just click on the first command and then run it. It should run it. See, it is launching freecrm.com, entering username, password, and all the commands got passed over here perfectly fine. Right. Now on 8th position, let's see, I want to do something that on 8th position after login, what I want that I want to get the title. So how to get the title in Selenium IDE? So there is a command that see, store title is there. Okay, just use store title, and store title, what exactly it will do after login, because we have already logged in, and then after login, whatever the title is available, okay, after login, just capture the title. Where this is my title variable. Let's see, I have declared this is my title variable, and okay, this is the variable I have used, and the description is, let's see, get homepage title. So description will be displayed over here like this, get homepage title. Right. And let's see the value also. I'm giving some variable like this, title variable, something like this I have written. So okay, and let's see, I'll run it and let's see what happens. So it is launching freecrm.com and then done. And you can see that, okay, store title successfully captured, but it's not printing your store title over here. So what I'll do, once I get the title, I want to verify this title, that correct title is there or not, right? So let's see. I'll add, okay, after add, I'll add one more command over here. So how to collect? So you just need to assert it. You have to validate that I'm getting the correct title or not. So this is a little different, guys, as compared to WebDriver. Okay, so I'm simple writing assert title, right? Assert title. What is your target value? So my target value is, let's see, my target value is this. Okay, title. So this is my target value, and what is the value you want to compare? So let me check. I'll go to by freecrm.com, and the title is CRM PRO, right? So I'll write the value I want to compare with CRM PRO. Okay, and let's see it is working or not. Okay, now see, it's saying that assert title got failed. It is saying actual value did not match. So I'll do one thing, that assert title, this is my target. Let me, this is my actual target, this is my expected value, and what, okay, and what are you expecting? I mean, what is your actual value? So this is the title value that I have captured over here, that on 8th position, this is a target. Okay, title value actually I want to compare. So let's see it is working or not, like this. Okay, so it is still not working. Maybe assert title on CRM PRO with value title failed. Okay, so let's not assert it. We will see it later how exactly it is working or not. Let's see. Okay, so I'll do one thing. Let me delete this assert, and then we will check it later. Okay, let me delete this. And then if you really want to clear logs also, guys, you can clear it. See, there's this clear log, so logs will be, okay, removed, and then you can check it once again that your script is working fine or not, like this. So you can see your script is working fine, perfect. Now I have created only one test case as of now. Okay, so let me cancel it. So I have created one test case. Now I can create multiple test cases like this. So what I'll do, that if you really want to change your project name also, you can change your project name as well. Over here, simple, you can change the project name. And what I'll do, that I'll go to test, and then I'll create one more test, and my test case name is, let's see, um, I'll write something login link test. Okay, and click on add. So I'll do one thing, that I'll create a login link text. So login test I have created. It will enter the username, password, and going to the home page, something like this, and getting the home page title. Login link text. Let's see, on login page I want to click on some button or link or something like this. Okay, so I'll again start the recording. So simply click on recording, and freecrm.com will be launched for recording. So I'll do one thing, let me log out, and then we will start the recording once again. So let me stop the recording first. Okay, so you can select all these and you can delete, clear all. Okay, and now let's start the recording once again. So what I'll do, that this is my login link text. So let's see, number of links are available. So I click on, let's see, on customers, right, and then I click on pricing. That's it, only 2 steps, and then I'll stop the recording. So it will click on, it will select the frame, there is a frame, and then it will click on customers link text is equal to this is just like buy dot link text, and then pricing, it is clicking, and then I don't want to set window size, I don't want to include, so let me delete this. So just delete it. Okay, and I quickly check only with 4 steps it is working or not. So let's run it, and let's see it is working or not. So Let's see, it is stuck at line number 2, relative equal to parent, something select frame is automatically got selected. So let's say it is not working, or I don't know, it is working or not. Let's forget about that, it is working or not. So still it's checking that, okay, for line number 2, you can see over here in the log, it got failed. Maybe some reason that select frame or relative equal to parent got failed, something like this. So let me check the specific line number 3 is getting executed or not. So I just right click on it and then simple execute this command. So you will see that, okay, yes, login test completed successfully. It is actually clicking on this okay. Okay, so I'll do one thing, let me remove this select frame also, and let's see. Okay, now all the 3 steps are working. I don't know, select frame got added by Selenium. Okay, so that's what I'm saying, guys. In recording, you never know that how exactly and what are different things are getting recorded. So you have to, okay, filter it out. You have to improve your recording script, and then you have to play it back. So that's why, like, unnecessary things I removed, and then simple 3 steps I have written. So how many test cases we have? 2 test cases I have written so far in this particular project. So right, and again I'll go to test. I can see that 2 tests are there. Now I'll do one thing, that I'll create a test, sorry, not test, I'll create a test suite. Test suite means test suite will have number of test cases. So right, and let's see, this test suite, I'll rename it. So my test suite name is, let's see, remember, just like in testng we have test suite, in testng.xml we have test suite, and then we have multiple test cases and test classes are there. Same thing you can create it over here. Let's see my test, I'll write something like this: free crm sanity test suite, right? And then you will see that, okay, free crm sanity test suite I have created. Under that, how many test cases you want to add? So simple add test. Both the test cases that I have created, I select login link test, and login test will be selected over here, right? So in this particular test suite, how many tests you have? Login test and login link text, right? So again, I'll go back to test, I'll create one more test. Let's see. So we have, let's see, quickly, I'm just writing randomly, guys, sign up test. Click on add and start the recording, and see, now you can see that Selenium IDE is recording in the red color. Okay, right hand side at the bottom you can see Selenium IDE is recording. Okay, and now let's say I click on sign up, this link, and that's it. Okay, so only one step, and then I'll stop the recording, and I'll check it is working or not. Let's see. So fine, all the 3 steps are working. Open this and then set window size and click on this sign up link. Okay, so 3 test cases I have added over here. Let me save this. Okay, now again I'll go back to my test suite. Under the test suite, this free crm sanity test suite, I have created a test case, extra test case, sign up test. So I have to add it over here. So simple add test, and sign up test also you have to add and select. So in this particular test suite, how many suites we have? I mean, how many test cases we have? 3. 1, 2, 3. And then if you want to execute this entire suite, you can execute also. So you just need to click on this. Can you see that? Run all test, right? So this is only for, okay, this is only for run current test. This is for run all test. So if you click on it, okay, let me select this, and then I'll do one thing. 1 minute. Okay, then I'll show you what is parallel testing also, but just a minute. We will do one thing. Let's see, this is my test suite, and test suite, and then let's see, run. Okay, run all tests. To play a test suite, it's saying you must select a test case from within the test suite. Okay, so let me select the test 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let me check multiple test suite I can select or not. So these are the small problems are there in this. Okay, so let's see, run all tests in suite. So okay, it is working. The first test case, it's working. Then again, second test case, second browser, and the test case, third browser. So you can see that okay, all the test cases got passed. So let me run it again. So what exactly it is saying, guys, that if you click on it, free CRM test suite, and then if you run it, it will give you, initially it was giving an error because test cases were not selected actually. So now it will open one by one 3 browsers and all the test suites. Okay, all the test cases under that particular test suite got executed. Running login test, working fine. Then login link test, everything is okay. And then sign up test, everything is okay. Completed successfully, like that. Okay, now one thing I tell you that you just need to right click, just click on these 3 dots and go to settings, and you can change the timeout. Okay, seconds also, that this is the timeout for, just like you have explicitly wait. So it's gonna wait for 300 milliseconds for every element. You can increase it, you can decrease it, it's up to you. And we have this run in parallel also, that if you want to, now we have 3 test cases, I want to execute in parallel mode. So you can do it in parallel mode also. This is a new feature they have given actually. Right, and then let's run it again. Let's see it is executing in parallel mode or not. So let me close all the browsers that got opened initially, and then we will see it again. Okay, so like personally, I really don't like Selenium IDE because there are so many bugs are there. If you okay read their blogs also, there are still so many bugs are there, but it's okay. That's fine. So I think that's good. Now let's run it, and then let's see. Okay, so it is fine working. Okay, let's see. Let's check the settings once again. Run in parallel, submit, fine. So what I observe that most of the time, something, most of the things are working, but sometimes it behave very weirdly. Like okay, sometimes it doesn't work. Let's see, parallel execution sometimes doesn't work. So ideally, parallel execution means 3 test cases are there, so at least 2 or 3 browsers should open. So let me try it again. Okay, let's try it again. So it is opening the first one. Okay, then second one, and the third one also got opened, but it is not executing in parallel mode. Okay, ideally it should execute in parallel mode. So just a minute, let's see anything we can do that. So go to test and let's see. Okay, so no, it is not executing in parallel mode. Okay, let me close this and let's see again. Okay, maybe they have given one thing, maybe at the suite level parallel execution is there. So I'll do one thing. Let's create one more suite. Okay guys, so click on this plus, and your test suite name is, let's see, test suite number 2, and click on add. And under this particular test suite, I'll add test cases. Okay, 3 test cases I'll add. So how many test suites we have? Let's see, only 2 test cases we have, right? So in this particular test suite, we have 3 test cases, and in this particular test suite number 2, we have 2 test cases. So I'm just playing with this. Okay, and now let's go to settings and run in parallel, submit. Go to setting of this also and check run in parallel, submit. Now let's see. Okay, so getting executed, and yeah, all the things got executed, but still it's not executing in parallel mode. Initially I was trying in the morning, it was executing in parallel mode also. I was actually able to see multiple browsers, but anyways, but you can try at your at your own, that it should execute in parallel mode as well. Otherwise, let's do one thing, that go to the test level and okay, or maybe internally it is executing in parallel mode. It's not opening the multiple browser, but maybe it's executing in parallel mode. So ultimately, they have introduced this option that okay, at the suite level, okay, go to settings and then run in parallel mode. Suite level run in parallel mode. If you really want to delete, you can delete also. You can rename also. You can add test cases like that. I haven't explored this thing that persist session. Maybe it will maintain the session also. It's saying that it is not recommended and it is disabled also. So I don't know what is the purpose of this. So these are suite properties are available over here. Okay, so and that's it. There are some shortcuts are available. If you really want to create a new project, you can create it. If you want to create existing, I mean, open existing project, you can do that. You can save it also. And some options like what's new and running in CI. It means on the terminal, on the terminal you can do that, guys. But there is a separate Selenium IDE okay runner you have to download for that. So that I'm not going to cover in this particular session because it's not that important. There's still a lot of bugs are there, and it's still it's not matured enough. So the only thing I can see that Selenium ID you can use only for basic record and play. That's it. And don't tell at the time of interview that okay, I'm extensively using Selenium IDE. Selenium IDE is only for those guys who are having a fear of programming. So you can just check how exactly Selenium works over here. That's it. And sometime we can use it for XPath and everything. See, you can generate your CSS and XPath and other locators. For only that purpose, you can use it. Otherwise, Selenium IDE is not at all recommended. But for every tool, they should give record and play, just like we had in QTP. Record and play is available. HPALM, right? So same thing, they have given this thing also. They had to give actually, and they deprecated 2 years back. Now again they came back with these things, and there are a lot of bugs and new things. Okay, they are fixing and they are coming up the okay new versions. So let's wait for some time for Selenium IDE and let's welcome this Selenium IDE. Okay, maybe it will be useful in future, right? And I think yeah, that's all I wanted to cover. And you just need to save the project where on desktop. On desktop we have created this okay Selenium IDE scripts, free CRM slide, and then simple save it. Just replace it now and you will see that okay, I'll go to my desktop. I just want to show you how exactly it will look like. And then simple write Selenium. I'll go to my desktop. Selenium IDE scripts. Okay, this is a .side file will be created. And if you open the .side in your notepad or something, let me open this .side file in your let's say in some notepad. I'll open in some okay text edit folder. I mean text edit application in your notepad. It will look like this. Just a simple JSON they have created like this. Okay, so if you read this, we have two suites are available. Name equal to free CRM sanity and test suite number 2, right? And this is the URL that we are using, and these are the different test cases that we have created actually over here, right? We had this test free CRM application, and this is the complete information about your test suite and test cases. A particular test suite is having how many test cases and all those things. So this is a complete format, and you can send this particular format to anyone, this particular file to anyone. And let's see if I'm sending to you, and then you can open this, okay, in your Selenium IDE, and it will look like this. It will look like this actually. So okay, so I'll show you once again quickly, and then we will done with the session. Let me open this Selenium IDE once again. A fresh Selenium IDE, open an existing project, fine. Go to this free CRM test site on my desktop. and click on open, you will see that yes, we have all these test cases are available. And I'll go to my test suite. We have 2 test suites are available over here like this. And if you try to run it, okay, run all test. Okay, let me select this and run all test. And you can see that, okay, test cases are getting executed over here. Okay, fine. So all the test cases with the logs, everything is okay, perfectly working, fine. Now, one thing I want to tell you that with this release, I'll show you this seleniumhq.org. 1 minute. One more thing I want to tell you. This site is also there, that Selenium side runner. So what you have to do, that Selenium side runner also you have to download if you want to execute Selenium IDE from command line. So if you remember, in my, I think 2 months back, I created one video that Selenium 4 is coming and Selenium IDE is also coming, a new version of Selenium IDE. So this Selenium IDE, they have improved and they have given this particular option that you can run from command line also. So you just need to download this npm install -g Selenium side runner. So let me install it on, I'll just open your terminal. Let me open your terminal or command prompt and copy paste this particular command. Make sure npm is installed on your system. Then only it will work. This npm should be installed. And you will see that it is okay. Installing Selenium side runner. So Selenium side means Selenium IDE runner actually. So from the command line also you can execute it. Okay, but it is not that stable, guys. It's written on their site also. It's on their site. You can see that I'm getting error something like this. So it's clearly written, when running your project, make sure that command is aware of the locator strategy. For example, this, but it works in IDE. That is because the answer is that is because the IDE calculates locator strategies differently than the runner. It's a known current issue, right? It's a known current bug is there in IDE runner. So this is just for your knowledge point of view, guys. It's not that important. If you really want to use Selenium IDE runner also, you can use it. Now what you have to do, this is a command. Selenium side runner command is there. You just need to execute this command along with your, okay, along with your project. That's it. So my project is available on my desktop. So I'll go to my desktop. Right, cd desktop, and on my desktop okay, you will see that this particular site is available over here, and just copy this command Selenium site runner, and after that what we have to you just need to write project.sites. What is your project name? The project name is this, freecrm.site, and that's it, and then press enter. So you will see that it is running and it's launching my Google Chrome over here. Right, from the command line also it's launching, but sometimes it doesn't work, guys. So now see, over here it executed in parallel mode actually, but there are a lot of errors, okay, because the locator strategy is totally different. You can see that A is not clickable, but the same thing, it was working in IDE, but here it is not working. In IDE we were getting all okay, right? See, everything is okay, but over here some errors are there. So all the test cases, 5 test cases were there, everything is got failed. So Selenium IDE runner is not stable. It's written on their site also. So please don't use this Selenium IDE runner. Maybe in future we will see how exactly it is working. Here it is. Let me show you this. Okay, this it's clearly written over there that this is a current issue actually. And this guy is raised that, okay, it works fine in IDE, but in Selenium runner, IDE runner, it is not working. Okay, so guys, I think that's too much now, and this is the latest version of 3.4.2 side runner, published 6 hours ago only. So you can, if you really want to use that, you can use, and please keep an eye on the Selenium IDE runner. Maybe in future it will be very useful for small projects if you really want to use that. So I tried my best to explain you guys. Please have a look. People might ask you at a time of interview that have you used new Selenium IDE or on Google Chrome and Firefox. Same thing, you can use it on Firefox as well, right? Cool. So that's all for my side, guys. Thanks for watching this video. I quickly thought of creating this video on Selenium IDE. So let's welcome Selenium IDE. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for watching this video. Please share with your friends and colleagues, and please subscribe to the channel, guys. Thank you so much.